The boxing world is on fire after explosive new training footage of Gervonta Tank Davis surfaced online, capturing a level of athleticism, precision, and aggression that has stunned both fans and seasoned professionals. The footage, released just weeks ahead of his highly anticipated rematch with Lamont Rematch Jr., paints the picture of a man not just in peak physical condition, but mentally dialed in like never before. Davis, known for his freakish knockout-powered 29 knockouts and 30 wins, is no longer just a puncher. That much is clear. The viral video shows Tank slipping punches with cobra-like reflexes, countering with textbook perfect form, and unloading body shots on the heavy bag with relentless ferocity. For a fighter who's already among the most feared in the sport, this latest glimpse into his training suggests we might be seeing the final form of a generational talent. Boxing analyst and longtime commentator Jim Lampley summed it up best during a segment on SiriusXM Boxing Radio. Greater than he doesn't just beat opponents, he humiliates them. The way he delivers violence, it's surgical. It's like a young Roberto Duran with Mike Tyson's finishing instinct. This guy is built different. Lampley, who has seen and called the greatest fights of the modern era, predicted a brutal TKO for Davis against ROACH mid-rounds, most likely between the 6th and 8th. Even if Davis had average punching power, Lampley claims his footwork and timing alone would still rank him among the elite. Greater than he's not just loading up anymore, he's setting traps, using angles, using his jab in ways I've never seen from him before. And when the big punch comes, it's lights out. In the video, Davis can be seen moving through advanced MIT drills with the kind of poise and control that only comes with maturity and deep fight IQ. One moment has particularly captured the imagination of fans, a sequence where he slips a jab, pivots, and lands a triple hook combination to the body and head all in under 2 seconds. It's clean, fast, and vicious. Long criticized for relying too heavily on his power, Davis has clearly taken steps to expand his toolbox. There's more head movement. There's a sharper jab. There's patience where once there was recklessness. And above all, there's confidential earned confidence that comes from surviving the trenches. Sources close to his camp report that Tank didn't take a long break after his last fight. He went straight back into the gym, even spending time with the U.S. Olympic boxing team before returning to his personal trainer. What this shows is a new mindset, one focused not just on the next payday, but on legacy. He's in love with the process now, one insider said. It's not just about being the baddest dude on the block. He wants to be remembered. Even those usually hesitant to praise Davis are changing their tune. Terrence Crawford, without naming names, took to X and posted cryptically, "Greater than if you're sharp, you're sharp. The work I'm seeing is crazy. Hope Lamont is ready." Clarissa Shields, who has publicly clashed with Davis in the past, also acknowledged the shift. Greater than look, Tank's always been talented, but now he's got focus. That's a scary combo, she said on an Instagram Live. "I still ride with ROACH, but Tank looks like a man on a mission." ROACH, of course, isn't backing down. The DC native gave Davis his first career blemish, controversial draw in 2023, and has spent every day since preparing for this rematch. He's riding a 6-fight win streak, sharpening his defense, and increasing his ring IQ greater than they think. "I'm just a name," ROACH said in a recent interview. "They're wrong. I'm the only man who made Tank look human." ROACH claims he's better conditioned, more tactical, and more confident this time around. His focus is evident sparring sessions are closed off, and his team is treating this like a world title shot, because it is. He's going into the ring knowing he has unfinished business. "This is personal now," ROACH told Showtime Boxing. "I'm going to outwork him. I'm going to prove everyone wrong. This is my legacy." Moment. The first fight wasn't without its controversies. In the 9th round, Davis took a voluntary knee with no visible trigger. The referee didn't count it. Commentators were confused. Fans were outraged. Promoter Oscar De La Hoya later demanded a review by the Athletic Commission. "There's no excuse for what happened," De La Hoya said. "This is a sport that depends on transparency. You can't have confusion at that level." While the commission hasn't issued a formal response, many believe the incident contributed to the draw ruling. Some argue it should have been a 108. Round 4, ROACH. Others believe Tank was simply playing mental chess. "Greater than he's smart," said analyst Sergio Mora. "He knew exactly what he was doing." Adding another layer of intrigue, Davis recently hinted at retirement tonally to show up shirtless in a now-viral photo that revealed a chiseled bodybuilder-esque frame. "Greater than no way a man looks like that," and calls it quits. One fan commented on X. Others speculated the photo was a subtle shot at his doubters. Leonard Ellerb, longtime advisor and promoter, tried to explain the shift in mentality. Tank's a father now. He's looking at the bigger picture. But trust, Mees is not done yet. You don't build yourself into a monster just to walk away. Rumors about upcoming super fights are swirling. Shocker, Stevenson, Keyshawn Davis, even Teofimo Lopez at one. LBS, one thing is certain. Tank Davis wants to make history. If Davis gets through, Roach decisively, and all signs suggest he will the floodgates open. A unification bout with WBC champion Shocker Stevenson. A technical war with Keyshawn Davis. A crowd-pleasing firefight with Teofimo Lopez. And let's not forget Devin Haney, who's still in the mix at 140. Each of these fights could generate millions in PPV buys, cement legacies, and redefine modern boxing. But everything hinges on what happens in August. Tank wins clean, and you're talking top 3 pound for pound, said Max Kellerman on a recent ESPN podcast. He wins by knockout, and it's a generational conversation. So why all the hype? Part of it is his highlight reel pure chaos, one-punch devastation. But part of it is deeper. He's not just a fighter. He's a performer. He builds suspense. He creates moments. He delivers, whether it's walkout theatrics, viral press conferences, or in-ring explosions. Tank understands how to captivate an audience. And that showmanship, when paired with evolving skill and raw aggression, creates something boxing hasn't seen in a long time. He's not just chasing belts. He's chasing immortality. Even rival trainers have chimed in. Freddie wrote, relation to Lamont said, Tank reminds him of early Manny Pacquiao. Greater than that ability to explode from nothing. To change a fight in an instant, Roach said. You don't teach that. That's born. Virgil Hunter, who coached Andre Ward to an undefeated career, called Davis one of the smartest ring technicians of his generation. His IQ is way underrated, Hunter told DAZN. And now that he's embracing defense, it's a problem for the entire division. The rematch with Lamont Roach Jr. is more than just a grudge match. It's a fork in the road. One path leads Tank to greatness. The other threatens to derail everything. And Roach, he has nothing to lose and everything to gain. That makes him dangerous. He already knows what to expect, said Roy Jones Jr. He's seen the speed. He's felt the power. Now he's coming to adjust. But as Mike Tyson once said, everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face. Based on the training footage, Davis isn't just planning to punch it. He's planning to make Roach disappear. Greater than I asked a veteran writer how much chance Roach had, Lampley said again. He told me it's like a caterpillar crawling in front of a steam